Hey everyone. Now, if you're looking for a new investing app, especially after the whole Robinhood debacle, have I got something for you. In this video, I'll show you a complete app tutorial of the Public investing app. Now, you may have heard Public from prominent finance YouTubers such as Graham Stephan, or from your friends who are interested in investing or another investing community. It's a really great app, and in this video, I'll show you a complete app tutorial to get you familiar with the UI and show you the process of buying and selling a stock in the app and see how all of that compares with something like Robinhood or Webull or a different platform. Before I get into that, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm to push out this video to as many other people interested in learning about personal finance, investing, and in this video with the Public app. Also, speaking of the app, if you're interested in signing up, make sure to use my link down below in the description and you can get a free stock with Public. So with all of that being said, let's get into the video. Now switch over to my phone here and we'll see that I already pulled up the App Store and I searched Public. Now, if you see here, make sure to use this Public app with the two blue circles here. If we click on that, take you to the info page. So just real quick, for the preview, so you can invest any amount of money. So you can invest, fractional shares such as, or similarly to Robinhood or Webull, but different from those two. You can get stock news and alerts, and I'll go over it in the actual app. But there's a feed where you can see people's portfolios and insights, and create more discourse in the app. Whereas to get more familiar with certain stocks and get more feedback from people. And of course, you can follow people and companies. So it's very much that social media aspect within the app. Another interesting and unique feature is they don't sell your trades to market makers. So, in other words, they do not, uh, or they're not part of payment for order flow or PFOF, as we see here, um, as compared to Robinhood or Webull, which do payment for order flow. And because of that, it's a safer place for investors with built in safeguards and all of that. So now, if we click open here, it'll take us into the app. I've already pulled it up here. Now, initially, it'll show like this. Right now, the markets are closed right now. Actually, if we swipe down, now, one thing I didn't know about this app initially, if you swipe down, you'll see a quick summary of all the different indices, the Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Russell 2000 small cap. And if we click on one of those, for example, like the Dow, it'll take us to a corresponding ETF where you can even invest in a particular ETF of that particular index. So let's just go back there. So this is the homepage. You'll see here it says I was down, about 1.5% as of yesterday. I don't have too much money in this account yet. It's just getting familiar with the app and kind of in the process of transferring some money. So we'll get to that. And if you see in the top left, there's a profile icon. If we click on that, it'll take us to your current profile, where you can see your name, your portfolio, below that, your watch list as well. If we click right next to portfolio, it says save. So if I had saved any posts or stocks, it would show up there as well. So we're just going to go back here. Next to that, there's the camera icon if you want to upload a picture. And of course, the free stock that I mentioned earlier. Again, use my link down below in the description. You can get a free stock when you sign up with Public. So below that, it'll show the stock that you currently own. So in this case, I currently own Amazon. Right now, it's just $1 because that was the free stock that I got. And similar to all of these other apps, it'll show the chart, and you can do the 1 day, the 5 day, all the way up to 5 years in this case. And right below that, show your position, total holdings, all-time gain, stuff like that. I'll go more into depth on what the actual stock page looks like later on when we show the process of buying the stock. But anyways, let's get back to the homepage. Here you scroll there. This is just more of the watch list and a concise view here. And right below that, we'll see the feed where it's basically curated based off of trending posts and all of that, similar to other social media. So right here, you can see this person, Eric, says trending on public, and you can, you know, reply to that thread, and it's similar to Twitter in that sense. Find the threads, you can do different uh, reactions and all of that, and you can click in the thread, and you can see each person's reply and all of that. So it's pretty cool. And then below that, every now and then it'll show some articles related to certain stocks. So if this one is related to Facebook, so good stuff there. So you get a good mix of users and news stories on the homepage. Below that, we see the top movers based off of how percentage up or down they are, and just continues on with more of the feed. And below that, it'll show some people to follow. So we see here a bunch of verified accounts as well. Now, if we go to the on the bottom here, we see the magnifying glass. I'll click on that. Oh, let me take that back here. So this is the explore page that we initially see. Obviously, we can search people in stocks, but let me just kind of go through what is below that. So we see a topic here, earnings this week. So obviously, with all the banks reporting earnings this week, we see, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, etc., all reporting, and even PepsiCo and Delta as well. Space exploration stocks and ETFs. I'm sure with the recent Virgin Galactic launch, I'm sure there's uh, sort of correlation there with this showing up and Virgin Galactic being first. But you can see other space stocks as well, like Astra, which was another um, space company that went public recently via SPAC, Boeing, Lockheed, and etc. New to the market, so recent IPOs, so Krispy Kreme, Clear, it's DD, meme stocks, or as they call it, or momentum stocks. Uh, so GME, AMC, and as well top movers again that we see here. Below that is our different themes. So, for example, the public top 20. As you can imagine, it's the top 20 public companies, Apple, Coinbase, and I believe it's by mentions here, not necessarily market cap, since uh, let's see, like CCIV, for example, is on here. But anyways, yeah, so crypto revolution. Now they don't offer the crypto um, itself. They're in this case they're just referring to different stocks and ETFs that include or incorporate crypto as part of their business model. Go back here, and yeah, we'll just go through different themes as well. Again, we see people to follow as really to make it more of a that social media aspect as well. Featured profiles, so I suppose notable users on the platform. You're able to get more insights there. And this week's insights, so again, just more, I suppose in this case, trending posts and different other fields as well. If we go to the message icon there on the bottom, this is just the inbox. Now, if you get, um, similar to Twitter or Instagram, there's a DM feature, so you're able to message users, and they'll show up in your inbox once you see them. And then if we hit the final icon on the right, this is the portfolio page. So this is kind of where your portfolio, you can see it at a glance. And again, you can see it lifetime and all of that. How much you invested, the cash balance, again, your portfolio. You're able to drag and drop your portfolio into whether you designate it as long term, which means there will be a confirmation before you sell it, just to double check that you really want to sell it, or you may want to hold it for the long term. It's just another way to ensure that um, your long term stocks are actually long term. And below that is just a watch list. Um, so yeah, and then let me show you the process of buying and selling a stock. So let's say I want to buy some more Amazon. And before that, let's just go through the stock page in particular, since there's some more details here. Now on the top right, you see a star. Right now it's filled in because it's already added to my watch list. But let's say, for example, I'll click it so it's no longer on my watch list. Just to show you, uh, if I click on it again, it'll say added to my watch list. You have the option to post to your feed. Um, again, to get some engagement on your profile. Uh, and we can see the stock chart over the last, 1 day all the way to 5 years. Again, my current position, which is just that dollar that I got as part of my free stock. An about section for the company, just to give you a brief overview of what the company is. Um, and their company value section right here, if I click on that, what's cool here is that it gives you a lot of data points on the company. Um, if you're interested in learning more, just maybe uh, you have no idea what the company is, this gives you a nice breakdown of, for example, here, all the company brands under the Amazon umbrella. So, for example, like I didn't know that Abe Books is part of Amazon, so that's interesting. But obviously, PillPack, Zappos, Alexa, Twitch, Audible, all part of that Amazon umbrella. We see here that all the themes that Amazon is a part of. So again, public top 20, stay at home, gaming and esports, with that Twitch ownership, tech giants. Underneath that is earnings. So you're able to see for the past 4 quarters, what are the company's earnings expected versus actual, which is a great uh, visual indicator of how the company's performing. Current rating of what analysts recommend for this stock, on a scale of 1 to 5. So right here at a 1.2, that's uh, indicates a strong buy rating. Below that is a price target visualization where we see what analysts think Amazon will be worth. Uh, Not sure of the timing there, but in any case, it's just a good visual indicator to see, overall what analysts covering the stock think of it. Another cool feature are the events. So you can set reminders for events that could affect the stock. So right now, our earnings coming up here on the 29th for Amazon. So if I click on that, the toggle switch, you're able to even set a reminder. That way, uh, as they're reporting earnings, you'll get a notification saying they're reporting earnings, and then you're able to get in your trades based off of that, which is a nice handy feature. And below that, just some company quick facts: the company value, trading volume, dividend, the 1 year high low, uh, etc. So really a lot of good stuff here. And because it's like an investing social media app, you're able to see what other investors that I know that are also invested in the stock. So if I click on that, we see here Amazon investors that I know, or that I follow rather, and it says people you follow who invest in Amazon. So I follow some other personal finance YouTubers such as Graham Stephan, Meet Kevin, Shelby Church, as well as Mark Cuban from Shark Tank. And yeah, it's a really cool way to see who that of, what they're invested in. Doesn't say how much they're invested in per se, but just shows that they do have that in their portfolio. This earnings and more button, this is takes you to the same page that we just saw earlier with the data. This data page. Not sure why that these two buttons go to the same page, but in any case, there's that. The latest news section, so you're able to catch up on any of the news related to the current stock you're at, and of course the social section, so you're able to see uh, what the current sentiment is for any of the users here on public around this particular stock. As you can see here, it's added to a long-term portfolio for many people. So cool, good stuff there. Now, if you notice here, to actually buy the stock, we see this trade icon because I have the option to invest or sell the current position I have. But let's say I want to invest some more. Now, because I only have $100 of buying power for this example, there's I can only buy a fractional share or what they call a slice. So, oh, sorry. If I click invest, it'll take me to here. And what I did just now is I clicked on the three dots on the bottom left. Um, so you can invest like preset amounts like 25, 50, or $100, or a different amount where you can just enter in your own custom amount, like $10, for example. Um, but if we go back to here, and if I click on the three dots on the bottom left, uh, I can choose the order type I want. So right now it's on slices, which is just their term for fractional shares. I can buy or sell any dollar amount of a stock regardless of the share price. You can do a market order, but which because the market is open right now, can't do that. And of course, limit and stop order. So do have some options there. Right now, let's just stick with slices. And if we go to, let's just say, I want $50, you can invest $50 here. And it says I want to invest $50 in Amazon stock. This order for approximately that number of shares of Amazon will be placed at the best available price and good until the end of the day. Now, you see here, best available prices in blue. If we click on that, it'll actually show us the real-time market data from NASDAQ, the bid-ask spread for, in this case, Amazon. Uh, Remember, because they don't do payment for order flow, they go straight to, in this case, looks like NASDAQ for the market order confirmation. And so we can edit. If we click confirm, it'll load up here and it says order placed to invest $50 in Amazon, complete. And now we're able to, oh, and then we get the email notification. But now, because of the social media aspect, we're able to say, why did we invest in Amazon and post it to our feed. And we can add different hashtags as well. And we can do the $sign for the cash tag or the @ to mention people. And if we click private or public, it'll just switch, what kind of post we want it to. For now, I'll just say done under private. And yeah, once the market opens the next day, the pending order should be going through as it's, I believe, a market order. Now, if you click on pending orders, it'll say here the $50. So yeah, I went through. Now, just to show you how the sell works. So if we hit the arrows again, which is the trade button, and we go to sell, we can see all our different amount or the three dots. Again, we can do the four different order types. So let's get out of that and click sell again. So let's say I want to sell all of it. If I click sell all, just for this example, I'll say, yeah, I want to sell this amount of Amazon shares and place at the best available price and good until the end of the day. Now, don't want to do this right now, but again, it'll say the same thing where it'll get the confirmation and it'll ask you if you want to post it or not. So I'll just X out of this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, if we go back to the home page, yeah, go right there, and now you're back here and on the home page. Cool. Yeah, so that's the complete app tutorial for the public app. As mentioned before, if you're interested in signing up with Public, use my link down below in description and use my referral code, and you'll get a free stock with Public. Yeah, so of course, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of my other videos. And because Public doesn't offer crypto at the moment, if you're interested in investing crypto as well, use my link down below in description and sign up with BlockFi. You can get up to $250 in free crypto when you sign up with my BlockFi link down below in the description. Now, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button to get notified when my videos get posted. Also, comment down below anything else you want to see and learn from this channel, and share this video with your friends and anyone interested in learning about personal finance, investing, and the public app. And follow me on my socials to get even more personal finance investing content, as I'm posting a lot more on my socials lately just to get more engagement. And be sure to check out my shorts channel on YouTube. Just search up Austin Finance Shorts on YouTube and you'll see that. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Take care.